not to behave like the shepherd boy in the famous fable who cried, "Wolf, wolf," when there was no wolf. If we behave like that boy, either for partisan or parochial interest, we distract the attention of our security services from focusing on their critical job of keeping us safe.
Abusia and the Ghana Army, omo graduation. Kesepa a special one and intino ora JDM John Dramani Mahama eko PMO was Sergio Medina na busia was Sergio Medina so JDM e de nanu masem ni speech atugua na busia emre okasa no okan bibi say some of the Ghanaians ni bi ha misinformation nsem bi omo keka no abusia aya na ma Ghana Army fo no security service fo no omo adwuma no den pa na san nsem yi na ekwa akoye say Ntim Fordjour nso ne ho abebon was asemi because currently they ono and an ensem egu apawa so efa this misinformation and ora JDM e kasa fa ho no ebuja ensem no mu JDM kasa bebre yentie no na kire wadwen efa video yi ehun.
As proud members of the Ghana Armed Forces, just as many have done before you. Congratulations, my dear graduates of regular career course intake 63. A similar function as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. It gives me a great sense of nostalgia to be here again today. And as fate and the uncertainties of life would have it, I'm back again to preside over this auspicious ceremony. I'm grateful to the Almighty God and highly elated to be part of this graduation parade and commissioning ceremony. I wish to assure you that my administration and the entire Ghanaian people stand strongly with you in your bid to serve and protect our nation. Mother Ghana demands your devotion and your patriotic service. My dear officer cadets of the Ghana Armed Forces, you stand here today as a testament to the values of discipline, courage, and dedication that define the Ghana Armed Forces. This is because you have all successfully surmounted the rigors of the commissioning course. You have endured the arduous physical and intellectual training. You've overcome countless challenges and proved yourselves worthy of the Presidential Commission. It is worth admitting that the spectacular display you have put up this morning is evidence of the months of dedication and commitment to your training in the Ghana military. Contributions you will make to our nation, to our sub-region, to our continent, and to the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, commanders, orders, connote the high standard of training these resilient young men and women have gone through. I'm convinced that your relatives who are gathered here today, and even those watching from far away through various networks, will be proud of your professional appearance and your smart display. Yeah, they deserve an applause, yeah? The credit also goes to the Armed Forces High Command and the Commandant of the Ghana Military Academy and his untiring instructors who through service, devotion and sacrifice have turned these cadets from, I was going to say bloody civilians, from civilians, you didn't hear bloody, to the officers that they are becoming today. I know you call us bloody civilians. I see you as officers ready to contribute your quota to defending the territorial integrity of our country and to protecting our democracy. Certainly, the Ghana Military Academy has remained resolute and well-focused in achieving its mandate, notwithstanding some challenges it faces. This academy has a very rich history of training many of West Africa's great and famous military leaders. Talking about academics in relation to the Ghana Armed Forces, I'm particularly elated about the coming on stream, which is the mandate to explore and facilitate extensive teaching and learning towards more effective national defense and security. Conceptually, as one of the constituent colleges of the National Defense University, the Ghana Military Academy will receive the needed facilities to achieve its mandate. This intervention will actualize the upgrading of the commissioning course to a postgraduate diploma status for newly commissioned officers. And so when the officers are commissioned, they'll come out with a postgraduate diploma. Institution will run strategic academic courses to support government's efforts for strategic higher education for qualified Ghanaians, civilians, and the military. The university will certainly be another opportunity to incorporate and mainstream its Ghana agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minister for Defense has informed me that the Ghana Military Academy, as we see it today, has only undergone its first phase of expansion, and it's awaiting a second phase and even a third phase. In complementing the need to make the facilities more functional, I'll give attention to your urgent requirement for a sports complex with a modern gymnasium and a swimming pool. And also the construction of an outer perimeter road to facilitate training in the academy. The scenarios
only the south
to our northern border have become a regular feature. Ghana is also not immune from the influence and effects of this are becoming, or in some instances, have already become central and pivotal. This situation of all our citizens in the security and stability of our state. As citizens of Ghana, we must recognize that it is responsible for our safety and security. The complementary roles of individuals, organizations, and the government in national security is to safeguard our security, not to behave like the shepherd boy in the famous fable who cried wolf, wolf when there was no wolf. If we behave like that boy, either for partisan or parochial interest, we distract the attention of our security services from focusing on their critical job of keeping us safe.
By 3 now post. Why?
Holding the horse justice is the ceremonial parade adjutant, Captain Raphael Asante Bediatuo. He is one of the course officers for these newly commissioned officers. He has played a pivotal role in their training right from inception to date. He is proudly seeing these newly commissioned officers up to be decorated in their appropriate officer ranks, and symbolically he is behind the